Lewis explained that they are reports of person wanting to hijack the young girl's funeral. Yo, y'all sick in your head, our people. Let me continue. According to the woman, the family is encouraging persons planning to protest and or disrupt the burial of Adrianna.
You know, honest to God, I thought we were finished with all the buffoonery that was happening. The health minister questioned motives behind a call for a second autopsy for Adriana Young. Some of y'all are acting as if y'all aren't parents. Some of y'all are acting as if this funds is coming out of y'all pocket that the parents are using to do what they need to do. Why is it that some of y'all are so angry and upset that this parent want to exhaust all options, want to unturn every stone to try to figure out what happened to her baby, what happened to their child? And to all the parents who have a problem with what Adriana parents are doing, I don't want to say what I want to say, but remember, y'all are parents and anything could happen to y'all's children. And I hope and pray nothing happens to y'all children where y'all don't have to exhaust all. May the soul of Adriana Young rest in peace. And may her parents continue to fight every single day for justice for their baby and do everything in their power and everything that they can to get justice for their child. Y'all stop making this political. This is not about politics. Please stop it. Stop.
But you see the ones who got hands in this case, let me tell you something. Y'all must get sleepless night. Let me tell you something. I can't even wish nothing bad in your family, but y'all must get sleepless night. Let me tell you something. Demons must attack y'all every single minute. Let me tell you something. Anything y'all do, it must go wrong. Y'all mustn't prosper in nothing. Let me tell you, I must drive in and just drive in for things. Week and days after that, you must see things happening to y'all because y'all is some wicked souls. Y'all is some wicked soul for just feel that y'all could just put y'all hands in a crucifixion of somebody else's child. What if it was y'all child?
Guys, there isn't going to be a second autopsy. Earlier today, the minister questioned why is there a need for one. Though the board is quite okay with it, the minister is not. Rumors continue to spread that the funeral will continue to be on Monday, May 5th. And protesters said they are willing to stop the funeral so that an autopsy can be done. The aunt of the family then released a statement on Facebook where she's asking for protesters not to do so and for everyone to allow her to have a peaceful burial come Monday. About an hour ago, the family released a statement saying that they will no longer carry through with the request that we saw come from the family's attorney to have a second autopsy, but they will go down the route of suing all those that they deem involved in the death of Adrianna.
It has been brought to the family attention that persons are planning to protest and stop the burial of Adriana Young until another post-mortem is done. We do not agree to or condone this action. We will bury Adriana in a peaceful manner on Monday. Adriana Young's family. Yo, people. Respect the people that wishes. Respect the people that wishes. At the end of the day, investigations are still ongoing. Right? Even after the little girl is laid to rest. So please, y'all let the funeral ceremony let go smooth, partner. Y'all don't bring ignorance to the level there, no G. Y'all don't mash up this thing more, no partner. Please. The realest king begging y'all, buddy. If y'all do the planning stupidness, cut off bedroom. Door not gonna make nothing better. The funeral of 11-year-old Adrianna Young has been set for Monday, May the 5th, and her family is urging the public to remain peaceful amidst calls for protests and delaying her burial. The appeal for peace was made by her aunt, Amika Lewis, in a social media post earlier today, Saturday, May the 3rd, 2025. In a brief telephone interview with this publication this afternoon, Lewis explained that there are reports of person wanting to hijack the young girl's funeral. You're sick in your head, our people. Let me continue. According to the woman, the family is encouraging persons planning to protest and or disrupt the burial of Adrianna.
Hi guys, I feel so devastated, so devastated for this family that their country, their health minister has refused to let them have someone come over to do a second autopsy on Adrianna. How do you refuse the family what is their right to have a second opinion? Any family who have questions around how their loved one has passed should be allowed to appeal that and ask for a second opinion. If there's nothing to hide, Guyana, why aren't you letting them have this autopsy? She's 11, she should still be here. She could swim, the pool was clear, the police are setting fire to evidence. Wake up. Wake up. And for everyone in Guyana who is saying, well, she must have just drowned then, this could be your child. And if they can do this to one child and get away with it and cover it up and not allow her family even the right of a second autopsy, this can happen to any of you within that country. Nobody should ever die and not be allowed to rest in peace because there is no peace for them, because there are so many unanswered questions. And no family should ever be left wondering the ins and outs of what happened that day on the worst day of their life where they lose a child. It's an unnatural way of life for a parent to ever bury a child. But how can one parent ever grieve when they don't even know what happened? Adrianna Young was 11 years of age. She mattered. She should be going to school with her friends and learning TikTok dances. She should be laughing with her siblings, and instead she's dead. And now Guyana want to cover it up and pretend that she just drowned in a pool and she was there the whole time. There is countless hours of footage of that pool, around the pool, the hotel, and everybody there. And she was not in that pool. She was not in that pool at 7:30 when footage was taken that morning. The ladder was shown, the water was shown. She was not there. She was found with a foreign object up her nose, likely to be cotton wool. A doctor said yesterday that can't be foam because she wouldn't have come out of the water with it there. The water would have washed it away. So what was it? And why didn't they want to answer the night of the autopsy what they had found in her nose if it was just foam? I've looked at other pictures today of foam after drownings, and it's everywhere. It's out of the mouth, it's out of the nose, it's clearly foam, it's bright white. That wasn't what was up her nose.
Clear? It's clear. Clear? Like when the family said they went in the pool and check, everybody went in the pool and check. Normally, you ain't got to check if there's a body in this pool. You could see it because the pool is clear. Right? So, obviously the young lady, the 11-year-old who has gone missing from this place is not in this pool. Right? So I walking around, I look in, I talk to management before I talk to the mother and the father to make sure I have an inclusive story. Everybody knows what's going on, why it's going on, and so on. Right? So you got the pool here. The pool water looks clear to some extent, but still, if I don't know the depth of this pool. So if you go, that is saying 8 feet. That is saying 7 feet 6 inches, 5 feet 5 inches. If you look at it, right? That's saying 5'5". That's saying 7'6". They're saying 8 feet. So for 8 feet is reasonable depth for a pool. So you would have to go in and check in the pool, right? The young lady is not in the pool. So it could be ruled out that she drowned. Family members who are now just outside here are visibly concerned and worried. because not much is coming. Why doesn't this hotel have cameras working?
No justice, no peace, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. Everything gonna burn in the streets, yeah. No justice, no peace, yeah. No justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. Everything gonna burn. If they got guns, we got two. From Vega to Perica, done full of bad driller. From Crane to Hague, we got goons. Pro joined for vendetta, Adrianna. Then I'm still got it active and brand new. The bomb land, the Oka, Ricam, I got confused. Time ticking, attacking, so please bring good news.
What do you mean Adrianna can't get another autopsy? Why? Why is it that any other family, if they requested second opinion, they would get it? Why can't you do that for Adrianna? Who are you protecting? Answers are all over the internet. There's so much documentation, so much evidence that honestly, you can shove that autopsy in your asses. There's so much proof. And you're protecting the wrong people. You can't give Adrianna justice. You say because there were 3 people working on this. There were also 20 other people in the room, such as officials. Why? Reporters. Why? 10 cameras. Why were all these people in there? And you are bothered if they ask for another autopsy. It's a shame. But the family is tired. All of us are tired. We want peace for that little girl. What you are leaving behind are unanswered questions. A mess. You just want everyone to be silent. What you are leaving behind is shit. The same shit you are running. You should be embarrassed.